It is morning, right? I didn't sleep through a whole day and it's actually 5 in the afternoon. Boop. Boop. Couldn't sleep. Been up since 12:30, let's say. Maybe there might have been like a tiny bit of napping around like 2 and 3 o'clock. But for the most part, can't sleep. So I remembered that there are role quests we have to do separate from this main story. So I figured we could do that today. But first, a little gambling. Oh, hey, B-dubs. Did you figure out your pocket yet? Oh, wait, no, you're working. You're for reals working. Ooh, 30 minutes before work. Then what the fuck are you doing awake? Who am I to speak? I don't have to work for like 3 hours and I'm awake. Hell yeah, this is when we win the monies. Mountain of Gill Hills, here's your prize. Hell yes. This is when all the good come on, do it again. Do it again. 2 winning tickets. Oh! 2 winning tickets in a row. Come on, can we get 3? I've only had 3 in a row once. Oh, so close. So close. What day is it? Oh, we can go do Fashion Report and get a free 10,000 right there. Fashion Report Friday. I look beautiful. I'm wearing my white mage outfit. It doesn't get any sexier. My thigh-high boots and my bicep-high gloves. Yeah, slow panda victory. $69? Oh, 68. Boo. Boo. Should have been 69. What time is it? Oh, there might be a gate up. There might be a gate up. Sure. Why is there no leap of faith? It's 5:24. There must have been a 2-minute one. Alright, let's go do those job quests. Just need to remember where the fuck that was. Was it over here? I think it was over here. Gyat. This tiny little Lalafell looking dude. Traditions and travails. A hardy-looking dwarf stands before you, draining a flagon of ale remarkably swiftly given the helmet. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Not even a proper greeting, neither. Look here. Lally-ho, the name's Giat. Lally-ho! See now, that's a greeting. Lally-ho's aside. Just who are you, anyways? I dare say I'd remember someone look like yourself if we'd ever met. You'd recognize my thong anywhere. You're from the strange land as the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well, well, well. Here's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with power that likes of which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin-eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. A healer, and not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence, and I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like just what I'm looking for, but I have to ask you to prove it. Grumpy face. There's no need for that. Listen here. The sin-eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you into your grave. That would be bad for both of us. So you get yourself on over to the Forest of Lost Shepherds, and we'll see what you've got. The Forest of Lost Shepherd. Not shepherds. Shepherd. Hey, Faye. Oh no, did you never get to sleep because of your puppers? Ho, Bani, glad you found the place all right. Now for the prey. That'll do. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey, your mother was a hobgoblin and you ain't much to look at neither. Come here and face me, you craven shite. Oh no. Ugh. Though Giat lies prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. Deal with the creature. Slay the Wolverine. I'm a glare mage. Get glared. Giat, my little dude, you alright? Ha! See, that wasn't so bad. I reckon that I broke 3 or so ribs and at least 1 femur there, but my bones feel just fine now, better than before actually, and the beast gave you no trouble. Seems like you're just what I'm looking for after all. We could talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink of 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep 'em coming. Meet me there. Boop. 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 Gulp, gulp, gulp. That ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? Oh, yes, and hard. The beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations, as did you. Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter, and you learn that I'm a fearless as stone, and so fellowship is forged. Now that I'm sure now that I'm sure you won't get yourself killed, I can tell you about the signature I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues, sophrosin, and it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us, but this one takes after the worst of the bunch, Lamit, disgrace to all dwarven kind. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough, but sophrosin being out there, looking all dwarf-like, well, it doesn't help matters, a cursed thing. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lamit's sins no more, so the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sophrosin, slay it, see that it don't keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior, so if anyone's going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up for the contest of might. The problem I'm having, though, is that Sophrosin keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lamit herself was some kind of master of the art, but Sophrosin's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other sin-eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in them before if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Yes? Great. With those skills of yours at hand, we'll find a way to put an end to this stain on my people's history once and for all. You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamit roamed the land without her helm. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, and she did it anyways. Then there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a sin-eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? Ah, but we have ale to drink and sin-eaters to hunt in that order. You healed my body sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come on, find me later. Oh, I hope I can keep going with these. I didn't think about the fact that it might be locked behind main story progression. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Gulp, gulp, gulp. And who are you? You looking at me? You got something to say? Got you. Of course I remember my new partner, and I ain't drunk neither. I'm a dwarf. It'll take more than, well, however much I had to get me under the table. And now you know one more thing about me. This is all strengthen our friendship, I'm sure. But we'll need more just a sense of camaraderie if we're about to take down Sulfurcine, so I'm thinking we should start with observation, get you a look at its healing powers, let you see what we're dealing with. Now, this is the perfect place to overhear the right sort of information, if you listen. Don't get the wrong idea, I don't let it get in the way of non-important drinking. But I do pay attention. Anyways, what I heard is that Sulfurcine's been spotted in Colicia. Then I remembered there's a little pub over in Stilltide, the Leaky Keel it's called, and they make a decent brew. Some of the folks there should be able to point us in the right direction. Sweet, we're going bar hopping with our new dwarf friend. Gulp, gulp. Just what are you looking at? Fine, no need to give me that murderous stare. I know what you're thinking. That Giat, you think to yourself, always drinking and lounging about and drinking some more. What a sluggard, what a drunkard, what a magnificent beard. Oh, I wish I had a beard like that. Yes, I know. You don't need to explain yourself to me. You've never been bar hopping because you don't really drink. Hi, B-Dibs. I was allowed to sleep at 10:30 p.m. Of course, sleeping past 6 a.m. is also not allowed, so here, yeah. We really should work on finding you a sense of humor. Maybe deal with that after Sulfurcine. It might take a while. Anyways, you'll be happy to hear that while I was waiting, I got my hands on some prime information. Also some excellent wine, which, no information first. I'm right. So, according to the local fisher folk, quite a few sin-eaters have turned up near the Bright Cliff lately. I suggest we go there and kill as many as we find. We can't say for sure where Sulfurcine will appear next, but if it's in the area, it won't pass up a chance to revive its fallen friends, right? And while we're at it, you can vent some of that pent-up rage you've got. Don't need to be pretty so long as the job gets done. Just make sure to find me again after Sulfurcine shows up, you hear? I hear ya. How did you know I have pent-up rage? Is it because my incredibly gay outfit gave me away? How dare you, sir? Are there more places to go? Oh. Boo, boo, boo. No Sulfurcine here. Perhaps a tasty sopressata. Spicy from Italiana. Hello, Mr. Iguana. Please don't attack me. Wearing white on white in this world would be the equivalent of being dressed all in black. Fair. Appropriate. I'm a goth lord. Was this what I want? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, B-dubs. That should do it. Now we wait to see if Sophrosine shows itself. Over in those bushes, say, and I've got the wine right here. There's the bitch now. Get her. There. That's it. See, it revived that other one. Hey, what's wrong? What a lonely place to die. The world outside is ever worse than I feared. Is someone there? You're alive. Well, why didn't you say so? I can't do much for the dead, but the living, that's a whole other matter. I can't believe it. All my wounds healed. Thank you, kind stranger. You sure are lucky I was passed by. You really might have been dead, you know. You'll hear no argument from me. I was a fool. The thought that the hobgoblin I was after might have friends lying in wait never so much as crossed my mind. I should have been out of here alone. With your magic to keep me fighting, though, their numbers wouldn't pose such a problem. What do you say? You don't look to have any party of your own yet, and I could certainly use a man like you on my side. Whew! I am no man, you unripened gourd. Why, I've never been so insulted in all my life. Let me tell you what's what. I'm Lamit, proud daughter of the Thol family, and if I catch you mocking me again, I'll put you right back the way I found you. You hear? Yes, ma'am. I certainly didn't mean to offend. The beard misled me, you see. Welcome back, B-dubs. And that's that. Look, Ardbert, treasure. You certainly look the hero. Now let's see you act like one. Hello? Bani? Hey you, hornless lout, half-empty flagon, mangy poxbearer. Your mother was a hob and your face looks like a newborn arse. What is the matter with you? I thought that a refreshing round of insults would snap you out of it, and it did. Not my fault if you can't appreciate an exercise in creative wordplay. Are you sure your mother ain't a hob? Fine, never mind. At least we got what we came for, and you didn't miss much. After Sophrosine brought the other eater back to life, they both floated off to know who knows where. But what happened to you? You saw Sophrosine? Know the real Lamit's past? Ha! I knew you'd have some kind of weird power. Sounds to me like what you witnessed was the beginning of Lamit's journey, right after she left home. It's odd. You said she was wearing her helm, and she helped out in the injured traveler just like any dwarf of honor would do. Maybe she wasn't born a monster, but then... It don't sit right with me neither, but standing around wondering about it won't do nothing but make us thirsty. We're done here, so let's go back to the Crystarium. More booze. Gulp, gulp, gulp. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a job well done. Don't give me that look. I did stuff this time, you saw. And you also saw Sophrosine work its magic. But since you haven't said nothing about it yet, I'm guessing you didn't have no sudden revelations about how to stop it. Don't worry. I didn't expect you to solve my whole problem just like that. I only need you to remember what you saw today. Keep it in your mind. Then maybe something will come to you when you're working your magic elsewhere. Me, I like to think while I drink. It's the most efficient way. So you can find me here if you need me. I'll let you know when I have a plan. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Lally-ho! Looks like you've been training hard. In fact, your mushos shoo much bigger. It's almost like there's three of you. Yes, I'm joking, as you know, but you do seem stronger. I don't suppose you came up with a clever plan for stopping Sophrosine while you were at it. Don't worry, I have another test in mind that'll get us some more information. Then we'll be better set to think of something. We'll be killing sin eaters again, but this time you're healing them. Well, trying to anyhow. I don't expect it to work. Sin eaters ain't like us, or like any sort of normal creature, but by seeing your healing magic fail to heal them, we should learn why it don't work, and then maybe we can figure out what's so different about Sophrosine. I've heard from folks passing through the stray sin eaters find their way to Am Areng pretty often. Meet me at Mord Souk and be ready to carnage. For carnage? To carnage? Whatever. Whatever. Yes, take a nap, B-dubs. Log in, make it look like you were there for the day. You know, do one or two things and then take a nap. Gulp, gulp, gulp. You know, I heard that the liquor here ain't fit to drink, but it's not half bad. It gets the job done, and with a real kick. Oh, I know what you're thinking. That Giat always drowning in ale or another. You think to yourself, and you say good at it too. I'm I'm uncontrollably jealous. I just can't take any more, and you quietly weep on the inside. I'm sympathetic, I am, but my drinking is important, no indispensable. Dwarves get fiercer the more they drink, really fuels the fire within. I can see you don't believe me. Fine, you leave me no choice. I'll show you. I'll go on ahead and dice some sin-eaters in the time it takes you to finish off this moored swill here. Just gulp that down, and come and find me southeast of here. You'll see. Goatrow, you're in the way. A half-finished bottle of alcohol, apparently purchased by Kiat, sits on the mat. The local concoction within is a deep brown, and from it wafts a stench that can only be described as atrocious. Drink the moored swill, do it. You hold your nose and gulp down the remaining liquid. At first, you taste only pain, but you then note the aftertaste. It's the flavor of the void, with a hint of feet. Amazing, you finish. Of all non-moored customers, only you and Dwarf ever drink so much. Speaking of drinking. Refreshing. Alright, where we meet this arsehole? Where do we meet in this arsehole? And a posture. I just refreshed. Gotta have a posture check. Oh no, don't attack me. What the hell are those turtles doing? See, your average sin-eater's no match for me, not with the power of tradition and alcohol on my side. As a matter of fact, I put down another before I got around to this one here, but I did the job a bit too well, really mangled the thing. It was pretty gross, flattened it all in the wrong places with bits poking out and the like, so I got out of there. Anyways, you get the idea. I drink a lot and I kill stuff. You have to admit it's an effective strategy, and now that you've got a sin-eater patient, you can try your healing on it. Go on. As we thought, nothing. Did you figure out the reason why? I think it was never really alive to begin with. You're right on that one. Sin-eaters may look like people or beasts, but it's like they're just pretending. They're not truly alive. Only the light drives them, keeps them going like winding an automaton, and healing magic ain't meant to be restoring life to something that didn't have none to begin with. But if Sophrosine's power ain't like the healing magic we know, what is it? I also wondered why it don't come and revive this one. Is it just too far away to take notice? Then again, I never heard tell of it appearing at Holmister Switch neither, and so many sin-eaters got killed there that you'd think it would take note eventually. So why only resurrect some sin-eaters and not others? This is all too much thinking, not enough drinking. To the Crystarium. Crystarium? Crystarium. Gulp, gulp, gulp. The more stuff's alright, but this here is fine ale. At least that's what my body tells me, and it always listens. That's how I keep me muscles primed and me spirit high. Speaking of, would it kill you to relax a little? Being so serious all the time can't be good for you, and the silent staring just makes you seem morose. We won't kill Sophrosyne any faster for not drinking, that's for sure. Nothing comes easy to sober folks. And that's why I need a few more in me before I can really get to work figuring out what Sophrosyne does what it does. I keep feeling like I'm missing something obvious, but In order to undertake this quest, you must first complete the main scenario quest, Into the Wood. No, I'm locked behind the main scenario quests. No. Into the wood, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to though. Well, that's a bummer. I was kind of hoping that we could keep doing this. Boo! Well, I guess we can go do main story stuff then. I only wasn't not going to do main story stuff because I figured Faye would be asleep and people would miss out on story stuff. Oh no, B-dubs. Just relax. Do you have any like Sprite or 7-Up or carbonated beverage you could sip a little bit? Or do you have some ginger root? Put that up in your gums. Or some ginger tea. Who says I'm not asleep? And maybe I'll walk on the doggo in the park, but in my heart I'm asleep. Oriange, we're here. I guess I'm doing main story stuff. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? I think you're beautiful. Did you take up astrology? Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretched before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself, let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Lir Gaia, we must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a subtle gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Bani, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts, there abideth a vile kin known of this beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Take some Viagra and catch a specimen. Got it. He always uses big words. That's his shtick. Oh man, it's the box from Hellraiser. There's a hawker. There's a hawker now. I did it. I caught the hawker. Yes, it's very once we finished doing all the chores for the pixies, they lifted the fog, and so the area got way more vibrant in color. It's very pretty. I like these buildings. They look like Studio Ghibli fish buildings. That's a thing. I didn't just make that up. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? I was. Yes, or hobbit holes. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray, take thine ease meanwhile.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
There's a really weird daddy dominatrix thing going on between them.
Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
I'm going to take the entire 40-volume collection of Berserk. The leather-bound, 7-inch thick ones.
Hast hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me.
Dominate her.
There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path.
Be sure to be a real dick about it, too.
When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Blue ball it.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things, where we came from, what we fight for, but of that day, I have not spoken.
How do you want this to end?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
I guess I could just teleport there, couldn't I? Couldn't I? We were expecting you all back so soon. We have scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. We got some piety here. Sure, I'll take some caramel cubes. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins are like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Wardens of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Lyurgia. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So, that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, milady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now they're king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to steal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4 and wove each other into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but you've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we would show it, at least let you try. The way we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Foth, and the stone scepter is with the Numu, and the crystal shores are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. The facts thus disclosed confirm mine our own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Foth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. So what did they give me? Nothing in here as far as I can tell. I'm gonna eat this. Put this right here. Boop. Investigate the untouchable gate. Nice, B-dubs. Almost a third of the way through your tickets. Oh, I thought you had 300. Am I doing math right? You were being hyperbolic. I got you. Enya. That one moment of the song sounds so much like Enya. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Entreaty? Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Foth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. Well, all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I could swim well enough. Thancred taught me. I bet he did. Excellent. What about you, Urianger? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap I would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Urianger? That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some help-built tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty for mortals? What a treat. Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. Just like that, what do you want from us? Oh, no. No need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Foth, it's over before it began, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Oh, I found my people. The apathetic, Bani, suicidal, culture of sea-dwelling individuals. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Don Meg. In your tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Don Meg is now accessible. Oh, it's a Dungeroony. Cool. Wasn't expecting a Dungeroony. Ooh, Benfilia's gonna go in the dungeon with us. Nice. It's Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, the music is much more Nutcracker.
Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself!
Alright, B-dubs. I'll just be here glare maging my way through the dungeon. Oh lordy.
Take this!
Ooh. Beautiful.
On guard!
Our guests have arrived. Teague Geyer. Teague? I don't know what your name is, dude, but I'm killing you. Oh no! I got sprung up by the waters.
You underestimate me!
No worries. No worries, big dubs. I see. I mean, I fucked it up, but I see.
Keep your guard up!
Here we go!
No, don't do the water sprouts again. They suck. Shit. Ooh, that was rough. I'm glad I didn't have to do that with people. Follow the white rabbit.
Now I've got you.
Prepare yourself!
Honeycombs. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna open this treasure chest. You got those, right? You're handling all that fine, right?
You underestimate me.
Ooh, God, this dungeon is gorgeous. Blooming flowers and leaf stairs.
I'll show you.
Ooh, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Kill me. Gryule. It's definitely a T-Rex made of trees. I'm banned for life. It's not even a T-Rex. It's more of a dog. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. And I, Moses, parted the sea. Oh, and then I walked on water like Jesus. And now we're in a beautiful castle. The shell crown, that's what we needed. Give to Daddy.
Prepare yourself!
It's a seahorse, but not a seahorse. It's definitely a fish horse of some kind. This thing is a cross between Ursula and the genie. Nice. Two Ursula genies. Maybe a little bit of whatever the green slime is from Ghostbusters. Slimer? Oh god, Thancred's gonna die. Oh, the fat ghost in Casper, yes. Fatso. Fatso, Stretch, and Casper, weren't those their names? Oh, and Stinky? I don't remember what the third one was. Last boss. Who's it gonna be? Ooh. Totally. It's Sailor Moon's boyfriend. I don't know. Can't remember his name. Tuxedo Mask, yeah. Frogcedo Mask. All right, that makes up for my Trisanosaurus Rex joke earlier. We're all even now. No, I got turned into a Froggo. Oh, shit. What is this nonsense? Oh my god, I have to walk this path? Are you fucking kidding me?
Keep your guard up.
Woo. Come on, Minfilia, you got this. I've been blinded. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, this just got nice and goobery. That's a lot of vomit. That's a lot of vomit. Oh, shit.
Give me strength!
Oh, come on. Thought I was far enough away from that. Oh, the cute frog has luscious eyelashes. I missed that. No wonder B-Dubs was lusting so much. Oh, we're so somber. Oriange. He's like, I was here too, the whole time. But not Elfino. That lazy bitch just waited back. Can I go touch the crown now? No.
Wilford! Wilford!
Jolly good show.
Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back. But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course! Of course! There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
I like his outfit. Can I get this outfit? Ooh, he's lusting after me.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Ooh, he's coming on to me.
More? I want to see more of him.
Yes! Yes! I could watch him forever!
Why don't we just make him one of us? Yes! One of us!
One of us, one of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us!
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
How about no?
Wake up! Wait!
Ardbert.
You're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can. I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth.
They sound French.
It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside.
Oh my god, that sounds fucking amazing. Lamb stew, winter, cozy blankets.
All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Bani! Hi. They tried to drown me, but I can breathe underwater, so fuck them. Dear gods, were it not for Soroban's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I am glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I've forgotten. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fwath keep the part of the bargain, at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our word here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. And none the worse for wetness. Sol Uin, it's something amiss. A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg, mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear, the Yulmord army at guess. Meaning we can play with them? As much as you'd like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we would require your aid. If Alfino is coming, then Alize will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. All right, just remember we're not your playmates this time. Hey, Cardboard. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Numo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the description of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I've acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwelling. Let us away. I should play this again. Have you played 14? I didn't know. Although I think I was playing it the first time you came in chat. I don't remember. Let's see. Motorcycle. That's what I meant to do, was look up motorcycle. Come on, mouse. Wake up, mouse. Don't give me this shit. I could barely remember anything about it. Oh, that's the perfect time to replay it if you enjoy it. Orange. Stupid mouse is dying on me. Past yonder cliff layeth Pla Ennui. I'm going to call it Ennui. That's not what it says. Home of the new Mo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Oh, I'm not the person to ask that card. I have it installed on SSD. I imagine it is not necessary unless it boosts the loading time maybe a little bit between stuff, but I don't know for sure. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For when the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrives the city of Volbert. 'Twas only when the froth came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for the lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Yeah, it's a complete circle of a rainbow. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Urianger, I can barely read. Reading your dialogue is killing me. Aha, mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha, nothing so boring. We smelled your company and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lindlan. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Teleportation magic. For our mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of our enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. Why the fuck didn't you mention this before? I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Oh shit. Oh, do I have to stay inside your circle, Urianger? I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs to be swift. Is it on me? Totally. They don't notice the enemies chasing me. Nice. Oh yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you how to get back into... I did it once to set up the game. It took like an entire day for me to figure out, and I will never do it again. I'm never uninstalling this game. It was a nightmare. Raw, I need my buddy at my side. I assume you were right behind us. What took you so long? We got caught up by some pixies, I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other good news, the Numu village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Designs to join us, deigns to join us. It's all the same, really. Mushroom Kingdom! Fucking March! Oh, the Numu! I remember these dudes from Final Fantasy XII. They're adorable. Aww. Alright, they're cuter in 12, but still. Ah, mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. I thought you said that Numu were Ben's best friend. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wid Ernick, Tierney. I hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numu. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lyrgia? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Numu have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. No one will come to harm. Just hand over the goddamn staff. Totally. I'm going with this one. Such discourtesy. It's like unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. The fuck is the one to... Oh, you don't have to do that, I don't think. I think you can just ignore the one-time password shit. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminate as we do. Wilt thou not lend us the hand that might see the beloved home restored to its former glory? That's good because it wouldn't accept anything I typed in. Yeah, I think you can just ignore it. You have always done right by us, Oriange. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to get rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yulmuran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well accept thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? Ah! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vorbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Give us the goddamn scepter. All right. Really, Iroh? Must you be vomiting at 5 in the morning? What time is it? 7 in the morning? I'm going to be lurking while I play the video game. All right, Sine, enjoy your game. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marn Os. They are out of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem for the Knights of Vorbert. With the knights gone, however, Man Ors has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Yay, more menial labor. Look at this motherfucking cute-ass village. Wait. Oh, God, my fucking mouse is driving me crazy. How do I get that ether current? Ooh, is it a jumping puzzle? Is it a jumping puzzle for Bani? Not really a puzzle. Minars 1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Ugh, who, what, where, wait, you're immortal. Huzzah, huzzah. Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numu. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Alright, let's go get some legs. When do you start work, Bani? At 8 o'clock. So 40 minutes? 40 minutes from now, although I gotta stop a little earlier than that because I gotta clean up the barf that I just heard Iroh committing. Oh, you are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have your work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus legs will you give? 2? Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. To have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability, and too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. No need to take it off. I'll look at it right on your body. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armors may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay with me when you desire to have your work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest East Kiof's yonder? Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe East Kiof will have something for you to offer. Something to offer you, nonetheless. Yes, repair my shit. Thank you. It really is some bullshit. I don't need a one-time password, but I can't access the token app because I can't remember my Square Enix ID. Yeah, that'll be a problem. Can you do forgot password and ID on Square Enix account? A ring coffer. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it pleases you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you improve the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except that they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them at one time. The only issue is that I can't get into the app because of the damn ID. Good luck, cardboard. It's infamous how terrible it is. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you your choicest items. Alright, what am I doing? Picking shrooms? can pick some shrooms. Meow. Meow. Ozai, could you do me a favor and go eat Iroh's barf off the floor? That would really save me some time. And I know you're hungry, since you're awake. How the shit do I get over there? Oh, that's how you do it, baby. You already removed the flame spore. How very quick are you? Oh, but did you perchance search for the western entrance as well? I'm told there more have cropped up in the area. Oh, you fucking bitch. I thought I was done. You got my hopes all up. Can you use a browser and log into your Square account there and then somehow get the ID from the browser? I got another patch of mushrooms somewhere here, huh? Huh? Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, the browser wants the one-time password. It's an endless loop of hell. I'm sorry. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and I should go and report back. Oh, you were spying on me. Little Minfilia's got a crush on Bani. Thancred's gonna be pissed. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spore by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses, for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Lyrgia. The Volberitites built it, and they named it Grenzlich, because that just rolls off the tongue as easy as all the other names. It was their last bastion in the struggle against sin-eaters, and now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you earned, and if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. They've been under the weather of late, and their chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. I don't know why you're sorry, B-Dumps. I can make you feel sorry, though, bitch. What is this? I don't know. Oh, it's a ring. Oh, it's a ring. Okay, fascinating. Is it better than anything I'm wearing? And potentially. Yes, it is. Alright, equip this shit. Fey Knuckles. Is this a monk weapon? Oh shit. Monk weapons. Oh, this is better than what I got too. Alright, equip that shit. Necklace. Item comparison. Yep, this is better too. Equip that shit. Alright, game. I see you. I see what you're doing there. Okay, I figured out my ID, but now I still can't log into the token app because apparently I need some special registration password that is seemingly not the password I logged in with. Sorry to laugh at you. It's infamous just how terrible the process is to get into this game. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The Lawless Ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make any arcane wares. Who are the Lawless Ones? They're Numu like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honors, they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Bani, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you were to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in any way that I can. Memphilia needs to kick some ass. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The Lawless Ones makes their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring us many back as possible. Speak with Memphilia. Where are you, Memphilia? Oh, way the shit over there. This must be the land of the Amaro. We need to come here next. Excuse me, I'm just gonna attune to your shit while I'm here. Come on, mouse. You've got this with you. With you? You've got the power. Oh my god, look at this piggy. Hold on, I gotta fight this piggy. Garden Porksy. What level do I get that at? 60. Oh my god, this pig is still after me? Oh, another piggy came after me. Yeah, when you have to watch like 9 tutorial videos on YouTube as to how to log into a game, you know there's a problem. Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Numu. They looked not too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about and quickly and quietly. Let us split up. I was going to play Minecraft. I'll find all the ink I can, and then come back outside. See you shortly, Bani. Oh, is she going to do this for me? Hell yes. No piggies. Shit, can I just ride my motorcycle through here? Maybe, possibly. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. You know you don't want to. Oh no, they're all gonna attack me. Oh, sweet. Sweet. No. Who's attacking me? Gora, you brought the enemy to our doorstep. Goodbye, suckers.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe too.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
But if you would just put out, you could be.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
God, it was hot.
There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do.
Bang me. I mean, what?
To tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Where are you going? know, but we're not at a stopping point yet. Mercy, your majesty. We have no choice. Please forgive us. Ooh, my ink. Were you able to retrieve it? I was. Ha, yes, this is the ink, and I almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem, nothing up my sleeve, and voila, a blowjob. May it serve you well. Aetheryte tickets. Where the fuck do these tickets take me? Huh. Interesting. Widlad looks at satisfying Numu. Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Win Eric returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have a tiding for you. Yes. Give us the scepter so I can end the stream. Oh my god, my fucking mouse. Sorry, it must sound so lovely on the microphone every time I blow into my mouse. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you have been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of Numu. This makes 3 relics, 1 more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards to your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg founding, arose as ruler of all Fey folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk rendered our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin-eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Whee! Oi, honestly, I look away for one moment and every Fey and their nuncle tries to steal me sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours, not the false, and everyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping at their settlement in Wolk. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast henceforth encountered. Owing to peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have with the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolkdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Now that's a stopping point. Nah, I won't be late. All I gotta do is move 4 feet to the left. I believe I'm already logged into my computer, so it should be all good. Just that cat barf I'm worried about. Oh my god, I gotta do something about this mouse. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But look at my taint, it's so beautiful. You can even see a little bit of my sack sticking out when I sleep. Alright, I gotta go to work. Thanks for watching this morning. I will see you maybe this afternoon, otherwise definitely tomorrow for a big stream. And yeah, have a good day at work too. Have fun with your game, Sine. Have fun with the puppy, Faye. Cardboard, I wish you luck with your customer support email with Square Enix. And maybe one day you'll be able to sign into the game again. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day.